3 Rottweilers. Yeah, 3 male Rottweilers were here fighting my 2 Great Pyrenees dogs, and they did not stand a chance. All right, y'all, so they are calming down now. I'm gonna go and get some things to treat these wounds that they have inflicted upon each other behind Cookie. And yeah, get them taken care of. You know, things like this happen on a homestead, and sometimes if you're having to handle it by yourself, you got to handle it, I guess, by yourself. You have people to help you, get them to help you, but I can't leave them like this. I have to take care of them. So I know that Taimou is not gonna let me shave that paw down, and that's really what I want to do, because the gash is about this wide, and you know, it's a really bad gash, and I'm gonna have to clean it. I'm gonna have to clean it out so it doesn't get infected. And so I'm gonna have to bring him close to me where I got some power and see if he'll let me use the dog clippers to shave that paw down. I don't know if he's gonna, so that I can wash it out real good, and man, and get some ointment or something on it and wrap it up. And he cannot, like, I don't know right now. They're just gonna have to, they're gonna have to chill for right now, because Connie has started a war over here. She don't even live here. So, y'all, that's it. I gotta tend to my boys right now. Yeah. Hair flopping everywhere. Y'all ought to be ashamed of y'allself. I've never seen my dogs do this to each other. I mean, I've seen them like growl at each other and be like, back up, and they go on about their business. But for them to have just been at each other like this, I've never seen that. Hey. I'm worried. Because if she's in heat, this could just be the beginning. Yeah, guys. He has a really big cut, so I'm gonna have to put something on his paw. He's not gonna be still enough to let me show you, but I'm gonna have to put something on it. I know, baby. Yeah, y'all, he has a cut on his paw. And yeah, I'm gonna have to put something on that. Darn it. Yeah, that's why I got him tired up, because can't have them doing this to each other. He did not get this injury from those Rottweilers, I don't believe. I think Grizzley did that. All right, y'all, so after checking out Grizzly, he is hurt too a little bit. He has a puncture wound underneath his jaw right here. So I'm gonna have to address that as best as I can, you know. You see blood all over him and here too, but it doesn't look like a puncture wound on his back. It just looked like it could be blood from maybe Taimou's mouth or something. Let's see. I don't know if he's gonna let me see it. Oh, he's going to the ground. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Stay down there. That's all good. Stay down there. I'm coming. Yeah. I don't know if y'all can see this. Right here. 2 bite marks. And he also has a mark right here under his foot here. So yeah, y'all, I'm telling you, him and Taimou was really they were really going at it today. And yeah. Okay. All right, they were really going at it, y'all. All right, baby. All right, y'all. Come here, Moo. So Taimou and Grizzley are upset with me. I don't care because they shouldn't have been doing what they did. Let me show y'all what I did to Grizzley, to Moo and Grizzley. All right, y'all. So I got Moo here. And look at his foot. I got it wrapped up pretty good. And yeah, I got it bandaged pretty good. And I know he ain't happy about it, but I had to do what I had to do, and it's dirty already. And as you can see, I got him all wrapped up here on his paw. And yeah, because his bruise was on the inside of his paw as well. So Moo didn't have any other puncture wounds on him. It was just his paw and then his mouth, but I've checked both sides of his mouth, and yeah, his mouth is fine. He's not, I don't see any signs really that he got an injury in his mouth, so he's okay now with his mouth. He's not bleeding there, but that paw is my major concern, y'all. It was that paw. So I got him all bandaged up and wrapped up, and he ain't happy about it either. Yeah, he walking all funny. Yeah. All right, y'all. So my concern was that, you know, I thought Moo might have needed sutures for that wound. It don't look like it, but Mr. Homestead Hart, when he gets here, he's gonna look at it to make sure. I didn't film or take pictures of the wound as I was doing it. I was so focused on getting them taken care of, I just left the camera alone. But I was really concerned about that. Are they gonna need sutures? Is he gonna need sutures for that wound? And me personally, I don't believe so, but Mr. Homestead Hart will make that final decision when he gets home to look at it. And you know, I checked him over pretty good. I mean, I looked at all of him. I looked at all of them to make sure that, you know, all over, to make sure that there were no other marks anywhere. Yeah, and like I said, you know, just checking his face and underneath his stomach and his legs and all of his paws and his side and all of that to just make sure I didn't miss anything. I know, big old bear. So, yeah. Actually, I shouldn't be putting my face down there either. That close to his big old head here. Because what y'all don't know, a few months ago, I had an accident with Taimou. Taimou's head, this thing like right here is like a boulder. And I was down kind of close, you know, giving him a hug and you know, getting ready to, and I don't know what caught his attention, but he jumped, and when he did that, the top of his head hit me right here. Messed me up pretty good for a few days. Sure did. I'm still suffering from that. I'm still dealing with that. I got a lot of dental stuff to go through as a result, and I ain't really thrilled about it. So I try to keep my face from so close to the top of this rock right here, because his head is like a boulder. And that's how he hit the dog. That's how he hit one of those Rottweilers. I mean, when he ran into him, he hit him so hard in his side with the top part of his head. That dog hollered. He hollered. And then Taimou just went at him. So yeah, I'm glad that paw is looking okay. And I have to, just keep my eye out on him. Let me show you. I don't know if y'all can see him off in the distance. That's one of them right there. The girl dog is over there. I told you. They will come back. Look, there they go. There they go. There's two of them. They're over there with her. She's laying there. They're laying there. I don't know if y'all could see them. Wait a minute, y'all. I think I got this thing zoomed all the way in. But they are, see if y'all can see my hand right here. That's one with the girl dog laying on the ground. And the other one is over by that white little well house right there. But that's where they are, huddled up with her. That's two. I don't see the third one. Do y'all see the size of those dogs? Yeah, exactly. All right, y'all. So I was able to get Grizzly all bandaged up. He's not happy either. He's very upset that his leg, he can't move it because, hey, it's bandaged. He's tied up and he don't want to be. But, yeah, let me show y'all his leg. Okay, so, come here, Gizzy. There it is. He's not happy about this, but I was able to get it bandaged and cut the hair away. Surprisingly, he did okay with having his hair cut by the wound. And he laid down. He was getting belly rubs while the wound was being cleaned and dressed. So, yeah, he did pretty good. And now he's tired. He just kind of want to lay down and relax, and that's good because I kind of want him to get off this leg for just a while, because like I said, he got bit pretty good right there. Taimou really got him. So, yeah. So, he's going to be okay, huh, Gizzy? Yeah. You're going to be okay, buddy. You're going to be okay, bud. Alright, y'all. I'm going to let Grizzly. Y'all, I got dog hair all over Mr. Homestead Heart's brand new shirt. And y'all know the running joke around here is that he says I'm always wearing his clothes. And might be in trouble. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go over real quick what I used to take care of Grizzly and Taimou. Now, the first thing that had to be done was that hair had to be cut away from the wounds, and I was really surprised that they allowed that to happen. I did not think they were going to, but they did. The second thing I did was I got a water bottle, and I filled it with water, just clean water, and I put a hole in the cap. And I literally had to spray this down in the wound, but I had to open up the wound. And then I had to forcefully spray this water down in the wound. I did not know how they were going to react. I didn't know if they were going to nip at me. I didn't know what they were going to do for pulling that wound apart. But that's what I had to do because I could not take a chance on that wound getting dirt and whatever else down in it getting infected. So that's what had to be done. And surprisingly enough, they did okay with that, So then after I sprayed the water down in Taimou's wound, there were dirt particles that did not want to come out, even with forcefully spraying the water. So I had to get a gauze pad and wet it, and I had to literally open it up and go in the wound and wipe out the dirt particles, and then spray the water down in there again. And Taimou is such a big baby, and I'm like, you're not babying up right now after you just fought 3 Rottweilers. Surely you are not about to be a baby now. In any case, he laid there with his belly rub. They both had to get belly rubs throughout the process, but they laid there and allowed me to do this. And then after that, I use this. I use Bactine to spray down inside of the wound. And Bactine is a cleansing spray, but it also helps to prevent infection. And so I've had this a while, but I pumped this stuff down into their wounds, even on Grizzly's wound on his face, even into that. I had to open that up and spray it down in there. And so I just filled it with this stuff. And they laid there and let me do it. And then after that, for Taimou's wound, I was able to take some gauze pads and I just covered it with, where is it? I just covered it with some petroleum jelly. Yeah, I just covered the gauze pad with petroleum jelly, and then I put it on the wound, and then I taped the wound up with tape. Okay, and Taimou just, he let me put pressure on it to really get that, make sure that that gauze was completely covering that wound and staying in place. And the same thing with Grizzly. But with Grizzly, I had to use that self-adhesive tape, that brown tape that sticks to itself because of where his wound was. So he let me wrap it around, and then just to keep Grizzly from pulling it off, I had to go back and reinforce it with some plain tape. And I was concerned that it may have been too tight at first, so I just put a few snips in the tape just to make sure it wasn't too tight so that he can move around. But both of those boys have had an eventful morning, and they are tired, and they're both sleeping now. Grizzly is asleep. Taimou is out like a light. So I'm hoping they'll let those bandages stay on a couple of days so that I can, at least, I just want them to stay on a couple of days to give them some time to start healing. And I'll go back and have a look at those wounds to make sure that they're looking okay. And then I will redress those wounds in a couple of days. I used just some basic knowledge, I think, to heal those wounds. There's no professional knowledge here. Let me say that. It's just basic stuff that I came to mind and just from previous experiences. But yeah, y'all. So I hate to see them fighting, but those were the basic things that I used. And remember this gauze and stuff that we got from the Dollar General for like 35 cents a box? So this stuff is coming in handy already. We just got through talking about this for emergency situations, and this was certainly one of those. So, all right, y'all, that's what I did.